everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Interviewing with the Candidates from Vair community. So, we bring forward to you the real, raw, unedited version and experiences of B school candidates who have appeared for the top B school interviews. Everything that goes on inside that interview room, we are going to get that to you. So today we have an extremely bright and talented student with us, a member of the Vair community, Miss Vidula Anand, and she is here to share her experience. Before I move on to that, I would like to introduce her. She is a data science graduate and she also has a vision to integrate the data science field and everything related to that into the management industry, at the same time bringing it to the forefront by becoming an entrepreneur. So let's welcome Ms. Vidula Anand. Thank you so much, Vidula, for giving your time and being so generous about sharing everything that you have gone through.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm obliged to be here and share my experience.
Thank you so much. So, Vidula, what are the calls that you had?
I got calls from IIM Calcutta, Bangalore, Kozhikode, Amritsar, and Sambalpur.
Great.
Like
So,
I'm,
those are like all the top IIMs: Bangalore, Calcutta, Amritsar, Sambalpur, and Kozhikode. So,
yes.
can you walk us through the interview experience? Tell us everything about the same, how you managed the answers, and how many panelists were there, whether it was an in person interview or an online interview. Tell us all about it.
So to begin with, my first interview was with IIM Calcutta, and there were three panelists in my panel, two male professors and one female. And they were really friendly. The interview went really great. They started with my introduction, and they came to know from where I am. They wanted to know the speciality of the place. And since I hail from Tamil Nadu, they wanted to know the controversies between the government of Tamil Nadu and the central government. Along with that, they touched up upon my technical field, the academics, and about few hobbies. They touched upon how my hobbies are getting inculcated with my business skills,
So
the
it was a good
managerial
mix
skills.
of geopolitical issues, of academic related questions, at the same time your personality as to where you hail from and what your hobbies are and how you're going to integrate it with the course that you're going to take up next. Great, sounds
Yes.
good. So, how was your experience? Like since you said that they were really friendly, the panelists.
Yes, ma'am, they were friendly. I didn't feel intimidated. I went with the flow, and my answers were mostly on the spot because the questions were not which I expected. They were new, and it really went great, ma'am.
Absolutely, so happy to know about the same. And what about the next set of interviews that you went through with the
Um, Sambalpur and Amritsar both were online. I attended them in online, and mostly both of the interviews, the panelists were two, and they mostly asked questions related to current affairs, mostly, and it was more about. They had also a mix of static GK. Also, they wanted to know about the president of India and the chief electorate officer, um, and along with that, they asked touched upon my field. Like they asked about what is correlation factor. So it went great. I'm not that good with GK, so I had a difficulty there. But since in Wire we have our capsules, daily capsules, since I went through them, it helped me out to. I was a bit familiar and I could answer them, at least give them a gist that I'm in touch with it. But maybe I didn't go deeper into the current affairs.
That's great. And I also appreciate your dedication because you have dedicatedly gone through all the material that has been provided to you. And even though maybe you think that you could have done better, but you could salvage the situation that you were faced with. So that's great. All right. So, overall, how would you rate your, experience with regards to the interview? Do you feel positive after that? Do you feel like, no, it's not going to work out? Like, how is your, like, what is your intuition saying about it?
Um, I feel I'm confident about uh, converting the calls because
Wow.
almost I gave all the questions I attended, answered it confidently enough. So I hope it
Yeah,
get
yeah, no, it's
converted.
the same. Great. So tell us the top three strategies that you followed very dedicatedly in order to be so confident after just appearing for the interview that you feel you'll crack it. So tell me like top three interview preparation, selection, mastery preparation tips that you would like to share with the other aspirants who are going to go in for the same process very soon.
First thing, since I joined Vair, mainly is to get in touch with the PI preparation because the CAT preparation I could do it by myself because if I have resources, I can do it. But I need guidance on how to portray myself, how well my answers should be. So I would say first thing I tried to attend all the selection mastery sessions, or at least I listened the recorded sessions, so that I know what are the common HR questions. I prepared for it, and I second thing I made a note of how my journey is, what are the positions and um, the responsibilities whichever I maintained. And third thing is I try to take care of the current affairs. Like I had a touch with it.
So
So
basically, you're saying three strategies is like A, the selection mastery trainings, being very regular with all the work, all the assignments, all the submissions, and all the sessions, be it live or recorded. Number two, you think that charting out your journey and having a very strong answer to your why and being very confident about the journey that you have been through and how you want your future to look like, that probably helped, correct?
yes, ma'am.
And number three is current affairs that you have to be or you have to go all in and you need to deep dive into everything that you're going to face and everything that is going around you, and especially when it comes to the particular field that you are targeting, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Great
ma'am.
strategies. I think all of these are really, really important. And yes, you have also been very regular with your submissions when it comes to your selection mastery training, and you've been very regular with reading up content and all of that because that is why the first step was also cleared where you scored a brilliant score in your CAT. And then you were shortlisted for all these colleges. You got the call letters one after the other, and then you went on to you just deep dived into the preparation part for the interviews. So yes, definitely practice and consistency also come as a byproduct. That is like extremely important. All right. So what do you think? How did the selection mastery training and the mock interviews that were conducted by me, by some of the other coaches, how do you think that helped you in this journey of interview preparation?
First thing, the selection mastery trainings were really, I would say, mind blowing and brainstorming sessions because first half an hour to 1 hour is about our Sunday rituals where we always share about how the week went by. First thing, it gives us personally, it gave me a confidence that I can, it was another step of me to overcome stage fear slowly. And by listening others week progress, I could know that how others are also, transforming at the same pace. Um, and at
Great.
the same time, the next 1 hour or half an hour is going to be with all the loaded points of how you have to face PI, not only about PI, even the VAT, like how you have to prepare for the VAT sessions. Along with that, the SOP sessions. These made me like my SOP was better because of these sessions. And I've been like, the VAT sessions gave us more clear idea on how to think or approach for whenever a topic is given to me. And the mock interviews, I would say that gave a much better idea of how an interview will occur with me, because everyone has their own different profile. So the questions asked is also gonna depend upon how our profile is going to be. So mock interviews really help me out to know the different questions which would be asked upon depending upon my profile. So it helped me a lot, ma'am. I would say it boosted my 10% confidence to almost 80 to 90% of confidence.
Lovely, lovely. I'm so glad to hear about your experience. So, Vidula, wrapping everything up, summing everything up, I would like to know the last thing that I would like to know from you. For the upcoming aspirants, for the people who are still targeting, CAT 2025, 2026, people who still want to target these IIMs, these top B schools, do you think that just being good in CAT is enough? Like, first you should clear your CAT, then you should start preparing for your selection mastery. That is, be it case discussion analysis, written ability test, VAT, PI, GD, SOP, all of these? Or do you think that you made the right decision by signing up at least 6 months to 1 year in advance and you started working on these already?
Say, I mean, starting from like signing up from before and working upon the selection mastery along with the preparation of CAT helped me much better, because soft skills are not going to come overnight, and it's a slow process. You need to daily work upon it, at least weekly you need to work upon it, only then it's going to give you a better confidence. So I would say 2 hours, like before CAT, 2 hours if you are spending for CAT preparation, at least a half an hour or 1 hour for your soft skills or for your GD or VAT is gonna help you than working upon it after the completion of CAT.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you highlighted that because a lot of people think that cat होने दो पहले फिर उसके बाद देखेंगे whether we have to go for PI or not, whether we should start preparing, what if our preparation goes waste. But I'm so glad that you took up this decision because very rightly, as you pointed out, these transformations, these changes, development of skills like soft skills, communication skills, content development, and then written abilities, these are not developed over time overnight, and it takes some time to develop them. At the same time, I feel right after CAT, you have a sudden pressure where you have multiple calls at the same time, and you don't know what to prepare for, when to prepare for, how to prepare for. And there's too much information that you're downloading right after that. So a timely preparation when your SOP is ready, when your PI answers are ready, when you've done all the GK current affairs from before, it helps you with very smooth transition from your CAT experience to your PI and selection process
That's what.
experience, right? So very, very well put. Thank you so much, Vidula, for sharing so transparently about your experience and for letting our aspirants, our viewers know about your experience, raw experience, about what you went through and how you prepared your strategies. I'm sure it's going to help all the upcoming future wealthy leaders. And we hope to be a part of your journey as well as their journeys forever. While community is always there for you, I'm always there for you, and we are just hoping for the best while we record this video. The results are not out, but we are all positive and we are all waiting for that final call that you're going to take and you're going to make. You're going to make it big. Thank you so much, Vidula. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, viewers. Don't forget to let us know your doubts in the comments below, and we will have the aspirants resolve it for you. Thank you so much.